Constitution is the law that governs all of us and protects all of us. So I don't understand how you can get up and handpick some people sympathetic to your party and say this is the team that's going to review the Constitution. Because what's going to happen is that their main interest will just be serving the party's agenda. The Constitution can't be like that.
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you all are having a wonderful day in this Friday. You're my people. And so in this one, my people, we know that it's less than 4 weeks for schools in Jamaica to resume. And we're still not aware of what they plan to do with some 400 and odd schools that have been hardly hit by burial, and a lot of places still don't have electricity. Whole heap of schools still don't have electricity, my people. However, one that really is the talk of the town right now is the Jamaica government announcing that they will import teachers from as far as India, some from Cuba and other countries, Nigeria, you name it. And my people, we've seen the JTA president, Mr. Leighton Johnson, come out and spoke about it, saying that if them could just only pay the teachers of Jamaica a good livable wage, that will be the resolution for the massive amount of teachers migrating to greener pastures. Anyhow, my people, we've seen now the first vice president of the Jamaica Association of Principals and vice principal, Linton Weir, says that recruiting teachers from overseas could cause more harm than good for students. And he made reference to the whole language barrier amongst other factors that will hinder the students them from learning. And I personally can attest to the language barrier. When I was back in middle school, we had teachers as far back from Nigeria and even from India. And because it was adult learning, then we could have easily picked up on what they were saying. But I don't think the students are going to thrive too much in this whole language barrier problem, because the teachers from India pronounce words with V, it sounds like W, and words with W sounds like V. So for example, if my tutor at the time was saying window, it sounded like she was saying window, and so it's gonna pose a lot of problems for the students. But I want to listen to what Mr. Linton said in its entirety.
I think the ministry is trying to do everything humanly possible to ensure that we have persons to take up the slack. But while it is that they are trying to take up the slack itself, I think we're going to have some challenges, because those individuals who are coming in from those countries, India and all the other countries that they would have shared, we're going to have problems where the language barrier is concerned. From my own experience, I would have had 4 teachers from India, and it was extremely bad. The students who benefited from them, when we recognized what was happening, we had to allow them, not all of them, but we had to allow 1 or 2 of them to communicate or teach at the 6th form level, because the students in grade 12 and 13, they were able to better appreciate what was communicated. But the students in grade 7 to 9, they couldn't understand them any at all. Some of our students were so cheeky, to the point where some of them were using profanity to the teachers, because they know that they were not understanding, the teachers were not understanding them. I think if, for example, the schools that are shift schools, if you have schools that are close by and teacher A teaching in a particular school, and at the end of their shift can go to another school to teach, I think that is something that the ministry probably need to permit to happen, because we do have schools that are close by, and schools can facilitate this sort of arrangement where an individual finish all their teaching session at school A and can move over to school B. I think if the ministry is able to facilitate same and the teachers be paid for both, then I think they should try and do that.
Some people wanna hear it for themselves, right there. So, and he's also proposing that for the schools that are short in staff, that they could allow teachers who are in schools nearby. So, for example, if it's a maths teacher and she finished teaching her subject at her original school, then she could go over to a school that is nearby to her, which might be short, and then pay the teacher extra for that. You understand what I say, my people? But look at this. So instead of this government just sit down and negotiate again with the teachers them after them take them 200 and 300% increase for themselves. You understand what I say? Them still unwilling, even the finance ministry, still unwilling to sit with the teachers and give them a good decent package. If I even want 200,000 per month for the teachers. You get what I say? But yet still, when you give them 20% and the 20% are going to dwindle down over the 2 or 3 year period, when you give them that 20% for. And things and times have changed. Things and times, things expensive. You can't look back in the past and say it usually working at the past. It's a new era now. Everything gone sky high. But they are willing to import teachers. I'm sure no it will cost them more because they cannot give these imported teachers the same salary that they are giving the Jamaican teachers. And so this seems as if it's a slap in the face to the teachers who are originally from Jamaica. Right? They might have to find boarding for these imported teachers. And a whole lot more. They have to give them a whole heap of other benefits that they are not giving the Jamaican teachers. So tell me, my people, if this government is really pro or for education when they're making moves like these. People on the way in and drop for the 2 cents and make me hear what I say about this. Right? I even have a clipping right now for showing of the candidate of the North Clarendon area, Aujae, Dixon, my people, and in basically they talk in a conference of the People's National Party last year about this whole constitution reform here. And trust and believe, I am just seeing this video for the first time and him talk up a whole heap of stuff, and with this Constitution reform report to them rush through and pass in the house. Trust and believe, my people, it only suits the Jamaica Labour Party. They still cannot add the impeachment. We've seen Bruce Golding come out and rant about it. You understand? Mark Golding even put back impeachment since 2021 on the table. Them been negotiating long before. Everybody was on board, and when it come down to the nitty-gritty, them take out impeachment. So nobody wants to be held accountable. Them just want to do as them feel like, do as them please, and them can get away with it when them have impeachment in the constitution for every other party except themselves. A judge can be impeached, the Auditor General can be impeached, and many other public servants can be impeached except parliamentarians. Take a listen to what Aujae said last year, my people, and as me say, him talk up a whole heap of stuff. I believe Marlene Malahoo Ford should remove herself from this committee because it's only them alone sitting down and having discussions with maybe a few opposition, but other parties, other stakeholders need to be involved in this whole process. This is not just a small thing. This is a big deal. We're talking about the laws that govern the land. And we don't want a dibby-dibby, we don't want a one-sided constitution round here. You understand? And we're still seeing them holding on to the Privy Council, my people. And it's a whole lot to go to the Privy Council to get an appeal. How much average Jamaicans can manage that fee to go to the Privy Council? Yeah, look for how much thousands of pounds. So even if a man is innocent, my people, and he does not have the weight in his pocket, so to speak, him not have money certain way, he might go rotten down at that. Right? When we could have moved to the CCJ, which is closer and easier access, right, to get an appeal. We hear them making talks of the final court being in Jamaica. We don't want a final court in a Jamaica. We need to call a referendum so the people them can vote for all of what we propose. Some people want to take in that clip in here from Aujae Dixon.
Come out in the communities. Meet within your communities. Come out to the school ladies and say, this is what the Constitution is. This is what it is about. The Constitution is the law that governs all of us and protects all of us. So I don't understand how you can get up and handpick some people sympathetic to your party and say, this is the team that's going to review the Constitution. Because what's going to happen is that their main interest will just be serving the party's agenda. The Constitution can't be like that. So I want to know, where are the sociologists? Where are the trade unionists on that committee? Where are the community leaders on that committee? Where are the youth leaders on that committee? Where are the representatives from the indigenous local communities on that committee? Where are the Maroons? Where are the Rastas? Why are they represented on that committee? We need to win and come again with that entire committee. The whole thing needs to win and come again. Or we run the risk. I can tell you, if we don't take this thing serious and take it up in hand, we run the risk of having a completely failed constitutional process. So we want to remove the king. You run the risk if you leave the people out of the people staying away from a referendum. And when the people stay away, and you might end up having the king staying on because they don't open up to the people. They need to be here in classrooms with you, and I'm talking about town hall where they want to hear the question and people bashing you with the question. They need to come out in the communities. Meet within their communities. Come out to the school ladies and say, this is what the Constitution is. This is what it is about. It is supposed to protect you. Down to the kids in high schools, find them in their devotions, in their classrooms, in their auditoriums, explain to them what this process is about. Find the young men on the roadside, over in Chapeltown, down in Turners. Find them and let them know what this process is about, what it is supposed to be. What them running right now is a phony process. It's a process rooted in partisan political gimmicks. And if they don't win and come again, we run the risk of the entire process failing.
We even heard Aujae Dixon made mention of including the Maroons and the Rastas them. Them not rate the Maroons them. We don't need an eyeglass to see that, and them worse not rate the Rasta them. So my people, I want to talk up on this and make me know what to think of them, excluding the impeachment amongst many others. The town halls them is not causing that great impact. It needs more, and as we say, more persons should be on that committee instead of just members from the opposition as well as the majority from the Jamaica Labour Party. Talk up in the comment section, tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase, it goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership, you get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Anisabel Rose movement. If you want to be a part of the WhatsApp group, you can text join to 954-288-6467. Returning subscribers, thanks for the continued support. New subscribers, welcome on board. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like up the videos, share out the videos. Support the ABR movement by playing your part. As y'all come on the videos, please to like and share them out. Get this video to at least 3,000 likes. Let us spread awareness. Let the people them know what's going on. Don't keep it to yourself. Share out the videos then, please and thanks. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.